Well, hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the south east coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 29th of August 2022. Nearly autumn. September the 1st in my eyes is autumn. I don't care what anybody else says. And where am I? And today is episode, is it really 123? So today here in the UK is actually our August bank holiday, and I think that's the last bank holiday of the year now until we hit Christmas time, isn't it? Well, they're not bank holidays then, though, are they really? They're just holidays, I think. But so yeah, I think this is the last one because we don't have many over here. We really don't. Oh well. Anyway, so and a big welcome to everybody. And anything that I mentioned today is going to be down in the description box, and anywhere you can find me is going to be down in the description box. I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody that watched my room tour video that went up a couple of days ago. It was really good fun to do. We're hoping tomorrow, because we're hoping this afternoon. Glenn is at work but he's on late. So the charity, because I put the charity shop stuff in on the landing because he was at work when I did that. And I'm going to, we're hoping to take those down to the charity shop before I take him into work. So fingers, oh, we're not going to be able to. What are we saying? It's bank holiday, they're not going to be open. They're not open today, are they? I'm going to have to tell him. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. You kind of, you know it's a bank holiday, but you forget about what goes on, don't you really? Well, I do anyway. Oh my word, dear me. Anyway, right. It's cooler. It's still hot, humidity's gone, but it's cooler, and it actually is cooler in the night. Oh, so you can sleep, which is a lot better. So I have actually been concentrating this week when it comes to my craft, because I've been so busy up here in the workroom doing custom orders and stuff for the shop, and I have finished a crochet project off the hook. Yes, I'm so pleased I got that off. And I'm 3/4 of the way through the second crochet project. So this is going to be a bit of a crochet one. But I'm aiming to get stuff off. So I've got, once I get this big one off the hook, then I'll have the sock, 2 lots of socks, because I've done a knitted pair and a crocheted pair and my Stephen West shawl. That's all I will have on. I'm sure it is, yes. So I already have here prepared the next project. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. What else has happened really this week? I haven't seen my Rebecca because obviously she's busy at work this time of year because all the kiddies go back to school next week, and her job, you know, is kind of with it, but kind of not. So, you know, yeah, so it's I haven't really seen her, but we do phone nearly every day. If we don't phone every day, we message and that anyway, so we're quite lucky these days we've got that. Our fire stick decided to go kaput on us. We don't actually pay for any channel things, do we? I don't know. No, we don't have Sky or nothing like that. But with a fire stick, you can get, like, you know, the TV hubs and all them, can't you? And you get more channels, well, more choice, I'd say. So I come down in the morning, turned it on. It just would not log. It would not thingy on. But as Glenn said, it's got to be about 5 years old, this little stick. So anyway, I was looking and I said to Glenn, I said, well, you know, we've got plenty of DVDs. We can go on with the DVDs. Or, you know, we're going to have to get one. And he said, well, you know, we'll better get one. And I said, okay, all right then. So anyway, I ordered one through Argos. That was... So when did that happen? Wednesday? Yes, must have been Wednesday, yes. And then I got notification I could pick it up Thursday because they didn't have it in store. No, pick it up Saturday, sorry. Yes, day 4 yesterday. So I drove down in the morning when I got that. And then, because Glenn does not do anything like this at all. He really, really doesn't, bless him. So he said, I can't help you. I said, no. So I did the other one. I said, you know, it'll take a little bit of time because these ones are to have something more buttons on them and everything, isn't they? These newer ones. Oh, blimey. It's even got a volume button. I couldn't believe that. Our old one didn't even have one of those. Anyway, so it took me a little while, but I got there. So we, so yesterday evening, was it yesterday evening? Yes, yesterday afternoon we actually had, like, you know, TV, so I could watch my Father Brown on UK TV play and things like that. And, you know, in the evening when I'm pottering around with me crafty stuff. Oh yes, so I got that sorted. I can't get over how much quicker this one is. The last one you'd press, you know, a channel and you sit there and go. Go and make a cup of tea, come back, and it's still loading. This one, you press a button and it goes bing. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, and then that's about all the excitement of the week, really. Obviously, Glenn's been working hard. He's in next week, I say on late, this week on lates, and then he's got a week off. So that'll be nice. So, yeah, I'm well looking forward to that because his holiday go from January to December, and he always does it because he doesn't do the hotter weather, so he does a bit in the beginning and then a bit at the end. So he can't yeah, so he can't what's the name, he can't have holiday really in the heat because he's like me and don't like the heat. So anyway, so that's enough of the week. Our Elmy, bless him, has had an exciting life as normal, you know, just eating, sleeping and following mum around like a little lamb. He's actually sprawled out on the couch at the moment. I was up here yesterday afternoon actually, and because I needed some more of my little bits yarns, not what are they? Oh, I think you know, the little mini skeins and all that lot that I've got, and the odd bits that I have for my crochet jacket cardigan thing. And oh my gosh, I have never experienced anything in my life. For the skeiny ones, I had to have the Swift up, but just for the balls, I just put them on the what's the name, and then I put a little bit on, and then tie a bit, and do it like that. You see, because obviously the next bit I've got to do in a bit is the sleeve, so the circumference isn't as big, is it? So I don't really want it too blocky. So anyway, I was here and he was purring away and he was running around trying to get the balls of wool, and then I put the Swift up and he must have thought, oh, Mum, you've given me another toy. So he's sitting there trying to bash the Swift. And then I got the camera out and he walked off. So, yeah, blooming typical, innit? Blooming typical. So anyway, so yeah, that's been by my week really, and obviously just going out once or twice and doing exciting food shopping. But you know, we have to eat. We're just looking forward to our stews and casseroles because then we hearty dinners and they're better for you. Anyway, we have got a packed week this week. I've got a bit of a funny bit at the end. I had to try not to laugh while I was doing this. I know you all think I'm mad, and this is probably going to convince you all that I am actually Barbie, but you know, that is just the way I am. Right, okay. Now, we do have two what have you been up to, which is absolutely brilliant. As I said, I have a finished project, I should say. And I actually have two Little Workroom Craft newsflash. I know. So there you go. There you go. It is, as I say, it's a bit of a crochet week this week, but this is what I'm trying to do, get everything sorted. Right, and off as they go, you know, off. So I do the crochet ones, and I have been working on Glenn's socks, I must admit, knitting his socks, but I'm still on the leg, so there's nothing really exciting there to show you. Okay then, right, so the finished garment. So as you all know, I love Sabido and I love her patterns, and I actually got the tank top finished. This is all leftover yarn from other projects, from all from Home Bargains. So that's the back. So in the front has got a little V there, which is very nice. And yes, I really, really enjoyed making this. It's a beautifully written pattern. for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. And oh no, I haven't left it downstairs. What are you saying? Because we've got big bags here, because I'm going to swap over to my next project. There we go. I'll pack away that wool in me box, ready for the next thing. I can't wait for this. And it is called the How You Doing sweater vest. The sizing, her sizing, I must admit, is really good. It really is good. I haven't had to do swatches on this or the cardigan, to be honest. And it's going to be so nice and cozy. It's going to be lovely in the autumn with a long sleeve t-shirt underneath. And it's even going to be nice in the winter with this long sleeve t-shirt, this, and then a cardigan on top to keep nice and warm. So I am well chuffed. And as I say, because it's like an extra garment out of yarn that was left over, I always class these as a free one because they're a bonus, isn't they? So, but wait till the end and you're going to see something special with that. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, right. Now, before I go on to the new project that I haven't started, it's going to stay up here until I get this one off. And then this is going to be the next cast on, and I can't wait. But as you all know, I am doing and I have everything here all written down for you, the Good Vintage Cardigan by Fran Morgan. And I got mine off Ravelry, and it's this. I've already done one. And I did mine in the Snuggly because this is a 4-ply cardigan. 4-ply is the equivalent of a fingering weight, but I don't know the number yarn. I'm not up to date with the numbers of yarns that other places use. So if you look on charts on Google, it should be like 4-ply / fingering weight, and then there should be equivalents. It's a very, very fine yarn because this is what we use for our socks. And normally we use a 2.25 or a 2.5 millimeter needle if we're knitting socks. But with this, and I've left it downstairs, it's because I'm working on it at the moment. It's it's actually worked on a 3.5 hook, which is absolutely amazing. This was in the Simply Crochet magazine. So if you have an old Simply Crochet magazine, this is in it, but it is I think a few years. I don't know if it's 2017 or something like that. But as I say, I brought mine on Ravelry, and I've got my money's worth because I've already made one. But this one I've made longer, so it's right over my bottom, and it's a big bottom to get over. It's right over my bottom, and I'm loving it. All done in scrap bits and bobs of yarn, and they're all indie dyed, what I've had left over from socks. And I've got such a list of dyers in here, it is unbelievable. Now I have actually finished, so it's all done in one piece. So the back is done. See how long it is. It's going to be so cool. That is the first front. That is the back, and I just done the first row of the front on that one. Then, because the two sleeves are actually they're done in the round and they're done separate, and then you stitch them in. But I'm thinking, I know they were stitched in, but I'm thinking to go by the Sabido because she crocheted all hers in. And that's a lot quicker, to be honest, and I think it's a lot better. It gives a lot better finish. So yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. And then because I've got the deep green, which is that Magna Bellino yarn, I ain't saying that again, right? I've got 2 skeins of it because I did buy it for another project. So this is going to be the cuff on the sleeves, and then I'm going to do a big collar, well, a big edging round. But I am thinking on that piece, because I did it on the Flower Power cardigan, of doing round just a little small one, a small, what are they called? It's not a rib, that's the base. And if you get a cuff, board, in a board. Oh, anyway, you know what I mean, up there. I forgot that last week, I think. And then I'll finish it off with a crab stitch around. I'll only do about 4, I reckon, 4 times round, back and forth, and then finish it off with a crab stitch. No buttons, it'll just be something to pop on, you know, when I'm in me slouchies at home to keep me warm, or when I go out just with me popsy dresses. I look like a rainbow in the middle of winter. So I'm well chuffed with that. I'm so excited. So Glenn was actually saying earlier on, he said, blimey, he said, that's going to look so smart. He said, you've got to be about 3/4 of the way through, and I have. I'm hoping to get this side, this last front finished this evening, after I've finished, you know, doing bits and bobs up here, and then I will get the sleeves done, and they're easy to do, to be honest. And then I can't wait to do that bit. I just can't wait. I love it. That's like on my blankets, isn't it? You know, the best part for me is the borders. I just love them. Absolutely love them. So, yeah. So, fingers crossed. This hopefully will be done in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, maybe quicker. We will see how I go. So, even if I just concentrate on that one project, and you might just see that next week, at least I've got the big one off of the hook. Now, new cast on. I have found a free pattern. I know. My printer needs some new ink, so it's not a very good picture, I'm afraid. It's very, very well written. There's got pictures on where to put all your stitches, and it's a crochet shawl. Now, if you remember a few weeks ago, I brought, then I found this one, a shawl pattern, which is the granny with the virus combined. Well, with that one, you started off with the granny. No, you didn't. You started off with the virus and then went through like that up to the granny. This one, I wish I had a better picture. I don't know whether to... I'll try, and if not, I will, what's the name? I'll put a picture up if it's not good enough. So yeah, that's the actual shawl. And it's called Starting with a Granny Shawl by Pat Foster from Indigo Pobble on Facebook, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Now, Ravelry, it is a free, as I said, it's a free pattern. And you start off with a little granny triangle, and then you go around, and then you do so much of the virus, then so much of the granny, then so much of the virus, and then you end up with a granny. And then by the looks of it, it is the good old crab stitch. I love that stitch. Well, that's what I'm going to mine anyway, round the outside. Now, I absolutely can't wait to get this on my hook. As you can see, I'm all prepared. So, the yarn I have chosen is, this was lovingly gifted to me from my lovely friend Kelly. Hi, Kelly from Lay Family Yarns. And look at that rainbow. I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. The jewel in the crown. It's World Challenge. I don't really know where it is from, but yeah, look at that. And then with it, I had this one gifted. What I thought I'd do is I would start with, do all the grannies in the blue, all the virus in the rainbow, or the other way round. So I'll do one in one and one in the other, and then that's going to be the shawl. And then I have got enough of what they say. It is done in a fingering weight, or 4-ply. But it does say it can be done in any other, you know, in any yarns. I'm trying to think. Here it goes, look. I made this shawl in a variety of 4-ply yarns and a 3.5 hook. Now, you see, I can't start it yet because I'm using my 3.5 hook on my cardigan, you see. Any yarn could be used with an appropriate sized hook, but the pattern is written for 4-ply. So, you know what I mean? You can adapt it into, you know, your DK quite easily. But I thought, well, I've got these. Oh, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to start it, but I've got to get this finished. So, yeah, that's the pattern. So it's free on Ravelry. So everybody hop over to get the Starting with a Granny Shawl by Pat Foster. So hop over and get that. Honestly, you crocheters, you're being spoilt this week. Right, now we're going to go into, so it's a bit of a different thing that's going on this week. So we've done the finished, work in progress, and my next project, but that's not going on until this one's finished, I reckon. Or I might get the socks off as well. We'll see. Anyway, now we have, and what have you been up to? Right now, oh my gosh. It is a yarny one this week, and we have a crochet and 2 knitting. Now, first of all, oh, lovely lady I know through emailing is Lorraine. So hi Lorraine. And look at this. What a stunner, eh? What a stunner. Now this is obviously a crocheted blanket. It was a hobbycraft cow called Tea on the Green. I haven't actually looked. I don't know if the pattern or anything is still available. I don't know. Now Lorraine actually did this in the Woman Institute DK yarn as recommended for the crochet along. Now I will say I've never used that yarn. Every time I've been up to our local hobbycraft, it's only a couple of times I've been with Rebecca, I've looked at it, but I've never brought it. I'm thinking I have to just get a ball to see what it's like, but that is absolutely gorgeous, Lorraine. Beautiful. And yeah, wow. What can I say? What can I say? Absolutely amazing. Well done. Well done, Lorraine. Right then, the second what have you been up to is Emma. So hi Emma. Now this is the first pair of socks she's ever knitted. Wow, that's what I say. Wow. And they're done in Drops Delight, and they're all in, oh, aren't they? All in beautiful rainbow colours. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love that that colourway. I've never used a Drops Delight. No, I've not. I've not used that one. So that's another yarn, isn't it, that we've got to, you know, have a look at maybe in the future. So, Hobbycraft and Drops, we're on a roll. But oh Emma, it is they are absolutely gorgeous. Then for her son, which is our eldest son, who asked for this. Isn't it lovely when your children, even though when they're adults, I know when they're little, Rebecca was knitted and crocheted for all her life, but you know what I mean, some of them grow out of it, don't they? But it's lovely when they're adults and they ask you to make something for them. Oh, you just feel so chuffed, don't you? This gorgeous, oh, beautiful jumper is a fisherman's style jumper that her eldest son asked for, and it's in a Stylecrafts chunky. You can't go wrong, can you? Beautiful, beautiful blue navy. I say more royal, not royal, what they call it, French navy, isn't it? I think it's about that, yeah. But oh, absolutely beautiful, Emma, absolutely lovely. So well done you, and well done to the pair of you, I will say. What beautiful, beautiful projects. Now we have Little Workroom Crafts New Flash. Oh dear, I think I need to go to bed this afternoon. Right then, so first of all, now you know I'm a big fan of this lady. It is made by Anita. Her patterns are stunning. So this is for us crocheters. The 6th of September, this is going to be released. Now, I haven't screenshot or brought up a picture or nothing because I haven't actually asked Anita's permission. But I'm sure she would have given it to me, but I don't want to do it anyway, just in case. So what I would say to you to do is to go over to Instagram, and her account is Made by Anita. Probably most of you follow her anyway, but you know, I have started one and never finished it twice. But, you know, there's knitting pattern out there for the mitered square, isn't there? The scrappy mitered square blankets. Now, Anita has come up with this fantastic pattern. As I say, go over to her feed, please. And this is actually a crochet scrappy mitered square blanket, but it's done in DK. But as you know, with anything like that, that can be done in the 4-ply. It could be done in anything. But they actually look like the knitted ones. It's even got the little row of holes in the middle. It's beautiful. And she's done hers in autumn. Oh, well, you can't go wrong with autumn, can we? And what I will say is, oh, I am just so excited for this pattern to come out. I'll say again, the 6th of September. If I get any, well, mind you, that's next week, isn't it? Ooh! So, yeah, as soon as it's released, I will get it, and then I will actually have it here as a physical to show you anyway. But, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Okay, then, right. So, that is all the craftiness. As you would have seen, there is, I did my dresser this morning, and it's all in autumn. Oh, I'm so pleased with the way it's turned out. I really, really am. And I think I prefer it this year, the way I've done it, to what I did it last year. I have added a couple of little bits. Yet again, I had Elmo's help because I got a little bit... When Glenn and I went out over to the reservoir a couple of weeks ago, I said we collected a couple of cones and some little twigs. And one of them got some raffia that I had up here in me cross-stitch box. And I got them and then tied it around with some, you know, just like string, normal natural string, and then trimmed it all off around the top and the bottom and made a little broomstick, you see. You ought to see him with that raffia. It was everywhere. It was all over the floor. I had to get the hoover out. It was all over the tablecloth. I had to do all that. And I said oh dear me, to Glenn. I said, Glenn, you wouldn't believe the mess he made. I said, you really wouldn't believe the mess he made. Oh dear me. So, but he had good fun today. He really has. It's probably why he's asleep, actually, because he's been up playing most of the day. Bless his little heart. But yes, oh, it has been a fun day. But I am really pleased with the way the dresser has turned out this year. I really am. Okay then, right. So I am going to hop off, but stay tuned because in a minute you're going to see something that I think, oh my gosh, what on earth have I done? Why am I putting this up live for the world to laugh at me? But do I mind? No. Otherwise I wouldn't have recorded her, would I? I'm even going to try and put a voiceover. There you go. Okay, then, right. So I'll be back next Monday as always. So please take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye. Try not to laugh too much. Okay, hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts Catwalk Fashion Show. Now this is Davina walking with her little stick up and down the catwalk in the bedroom, wearing the Sabido vest top, all crocheted with granny clusters, all left over from Home Bargains yarn. Sorry, I'm trying to laugh. Home Bargains yarn from other projects. So, yes, next coming up, here we go, is the Flower Power cardigan, which I absolutely loved making. This yet again is all in the, well, they're all in the Home Bargains yarn. There I go with the stick and the little shorts on. Oh, excuse me for my legs. And yes, another Sabido project. So it's the Flower Power cardigan, which is all the flowers made into hexagons. A real thick cardigan. Can't wait to wear it. There she goes, out in the hallway. And back again. And now, off the bed, she is taking the accessory of the crocheted bag, which is also a Sam's pattern as well. This one is got a, there you go, flowers. And I think it's, Sarah and I called him Bertie B, out the top of my head. But this is a project bag for keeping all your crochet and knitting projects in. I did line mine. But that is it, and I've got to go. I wasn't going to start laughing. So, bye.